Hello, welcome to my story time. This is my channel, I don't fucking know, and I guess I'm just gonna start off with this is Dixie, and this is Nikki. Nails on fleek, you like them, Dixie? So, let's start off. I have a really good friend, let's call her Megan, and I've been friends with her for a very long time, and I'd say around 9th grade, because I moved to a different high school, and in high school she had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend just was the biggest fucking dick. Like, broke up with her and then texted her every day, and Nikki just wanted and Megan just wanted them back in their life. Like, Megan, it's very hard for her to just stop talking to people, especially if they're talking to her. Like, it's very hard for people to block people, and I'm not that type of person. I'll just block you. Like, if you're just can't deal with some people sometimes. And so Megan, they end up dating again. And this whole time with Megan being heartbroken, like, she lost a lot of weight. She couldn't eat. Her mental health just deteriorated being broken up with. Because she doesn't think she's gonna live long, or she doesn't want to. And that's the same with me. My age is like 45. 45 is like good. I'll be over it by then, I believe. So if I go by then, lit. But until then, I want to try to work my butt off and see how much I can go and how far I can go, I guess. And so I am the type of friend that whenever I played sports, if someone, let's say for instance basketball, if someone would ever foul one of my teammates, I would literally like purposefully get a foul hurting that person back. Like, especially if the girl was like being mean. Like, there were so many times that girls would just be mean and be too aggressive, and I'm like, I look like a small girl and I am a small girl, but don't play with me and don't play with my teammates like we're not gonna do anything. You're gonna put your hands on me, the ref ain't gonna call it, then I'll put my hands on you. I don't play. And I used to get really angry, and the thing is like, you know, the friends that are like confront the boyfriends and they're like, if you ever break her heart, I'll break your face. That's me. That is literally me. Like, you're gonna hear from me, and I'm going to say my piece, and I'll try not to hit you. But I think if a woman hits a man, then a man has every right to restrain her and put her down, especially if she's gonna keep hitting you. But I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll pause. Okay, so Megan texted him and they had a snap streak. These people, millennials, my generation that's so addicted to phones, snap streak is like, he wrote a letter to me every day. The letter he wrote me a letter every day. That's what these people think a snap streak is now. And it's just like, okay. And I was like, girl, Megan, let that snap streak die. My hair is literally, I slept with it. It was a ponytail I slept with. So I said, Megan, if you want to see for sure if he wants to be around you and is not just leading you on, maybe because he feels bad for you, maybe because he still likes you but he doesn't want to be with you, doesn't matter. Like, see if he will still talk to you if you don't respond for like break the streak. Don't respond for one day. See if he just like drops it or what the deal is, you know? I'm like, break the streak, because it was at 1,000 by then. Sorry. So it was at 1,000 by this time when they were dating, but they had been friends, I believe, for a while. So I'm like, break the streak. Break the streak. My dog's leg is shaking. Alright, never mind. That's not. She's 14. Love you, ugly. Well, so I kept telling Megan, break the streak. Just break the streak, please. Just break the streak. But I knew that Megan was talking to her ex every day, and I really wanted to find out where he lived, because I didn't ever see him, and like I never saw him in school. Like, our school is huge. We went to a school that had over 1,500 people in one class, and this is in high school. And so we had a big high school, and so I didn't usually see him, and I didn't want to say anything in respect of Nikki, because in respect of Megan, and I just wanted to, I didn't want to ruin that friendship, honestly, because if I would have said something, I would have probably told him some very harsh words. And the amount he made her suffer, because he's a fucking pussy, I don't fuck with it. And I think that sometimes people just can't be alone. Can't be alone, Dixie. Come back. Come back. Fine. Go away. I don't want you anyways. So, I didn't say anything. And so, I believe it was like a year or so. I don't know if it was less than a year. I'm pretty sure it was a year. Megan still wasn't doing good. And it really just made me, I held my tongue. I always held my tongue when talking to him, you know? And so I never got to say my piece with him, because there's a whole bunch of shit I wanted to say and tell him off, and he had never ever reached out to me, ever. Like, he never made an effort with me or Megan, like, never. And if that don't say something, I don't know what does. And it's like, why do I need to be the bigger person? He's such a small little heart. But maybe I do need to be the bigger person and just... So, anyways, I haven't seen Megan's ex in a long time. They actually started dating again. So this was like a couple of years ago. So this was in high school. I'm in my 4.5 year of college. And so this was like senior year. I don't know. My memory's so bad. Sorry, guys. But, so, they started dating again. I haven't said my piece to him. He's never reached out to me. And I've told Megan that there's a lot of people Megan is friends with that I'm just like, do you? But I choose not to have those people in my life because they're like bad juju, man. Like, they're gonna bring you down. They're in so much drama. These people are so old, doing such childish things, still acting like children. I just can't. Like, I already messed up once in my life. I don't need any more bad influences in my life. And especially people I really don't like, you know? And I'm not that type of person that's gonna be around and try to be fake. I'm not fake. I'm not fake. I'm not fake. If I don't like you and you're gonna try something with me, I'm gonna let you know. You need to chill. I don't play around with bullying, man. I don't. And there's like people. Never mind. If I hear some bullying, I always interject myself. And it's kind of just like they're friends, and I may step over the line, but I'm also just like, why are you bullying? Stop with your bullying. I'm trying to fix my hair, but there's just no way. Give up, Nikki, give up. So, Megan had a birthday this week. So, I couldn't hang out with her because of COVID, working, and school. I'm a full-time student. So, I just really couldn't hang out with her during the week. And so, Megan invited me to go to a country bar or a country place where they have like a dance floor and everything. And she's having her boyfriend be there, who was her ex at one point, but now they're dating again. And I haven't said my piece with him, and I haven't spoken to him in over probably like 5-6 years, honestly. Period. I haven't spoken to him in that long. I've held my tongue, you know? It's probably maybe 4 to 6. I'm just gonna say 4 to 6, but I've held my tongue for that long. This whole time I've held my tongue. You know? I have respected her feelings towards him. I've just been choice words when it comes to him, you know, because all I can say and all I should say right now is just pussy boy. But maybe I should give you all the details because I think I might be giving this one-sided. I used to be in love with Megan in high school, but sometimes people just don't float that way, you know, and that's okay. Billie Eilish, wish you were gay. But I get it. So maybe my feelings are wrapped up in there, and I'm just like, how could you do that to her? Like, she's amazing, and the way you made her suffer was disgusting, and you don't deserve her. Maybe that's it. But Megan wants him, and it's not me to judge who Megan can be and won't be around with. So, why are you scaring me, ugly? Why are you scaring me, ugly? So, it's not my choice, because there's a lot of people Megan hangs out with that I have distanced myself from. There's over a handful. So, Megan is the nicest person ever, and is friends with everyone, gives everyone the time of day. Everyone. I'm always just like, she runs out of time in a day, you know? She's literally such a good person. And sometimes she's just too good. And I love that about her, and that's the one thing I hate about her too. And I tell her this because I'm like, you're just so nice. Cut that bitch off. But I'm not Megan. The story would be funnier if I could. Only y'all knew. Only I could say. But there's only so much I want to put on the internet, you know? Because what if I do get famous? I don't want to air out other people's stuff, you know? Even though people shouldn't be ashamed of it, but they are. They are ashamed. Sometimes you just want to call people out. Oh, oh! But it's not my place, I guess. I don't know. So, back to the story. I was going over, we got invited to go to a country bar, and she told me that her boyfriend was coming. And so I just have so much anxiety, and also at country bars I hate it because I don't want people to ask me to dance. I don't like it. I don't like dancing with random men and I'm glad country bars give men, like, they get a lot bolder, like, good for them. But if they were hot and like Arnold Schwarzenegger's, then I would be okay with that. But and then especially now with COVID, oh my goodness, I don't want to touch any of these people's hands. I don't want to be in close quarters with anyone I don't know, you know? And then I want to wear my mask the whole time. And I couldn't because it was so loud that when sitting next to someone, they literally had to be right in your ear if you were without wearing a mask. And it's just like the mask, oh gosh. And it's just like, why do people go out? This is the first time I've been out since lockdown, deadass, at the beginning of the year. And I haven't even gone to like parties or anything like that. I've just done one-on-one hanging out with like friends. Rarely. I barely see anyone. And I'm actually very like anal about seeing people and going around who I go around. But anyways, so he was there. And so I'm just going to use the term he, just so I don't get names mixed up. He was there, and I don't know if I just have really bad social anxiety now, especially at country bars, because I don't want people to ask me to dance. And so I'm trying to be the most emo person I could be so people don't bother me. And I didn't want to wear my platforms because I didn't want these Trumpers to look at me any weirder than they already were. And so I just sat there, and literally there were points in time that I would just like randomly walk around because I hated just sitting there. I didn't want people looking at me. I saw him look I saw her ex sitting, he's like standing behind me, and like everywhere I turned he was like right there, and I would real quickly just like, you're not looking over there. Like, I don't want to have, like, this is not the time to have a conversation, you know? Like, if you really wanted to set things right, and if you really cared about mine and Nikki's relationship, and you wanted to be at events that I'm at and not want it to be awkward, then you can have a conversation with me outside of the party, you know? You can grow some cojones and say something to me, because I'll be happy to tell you how I feel, and I'll be happy to listen to how you feel. But we need to have a talk first before I can be nice, because I'm gonna let you know one more time, because next time I'm not going to just wait. I'm not gonna wait for her to do nothing. Sorry, but if there is a next time, they bet it ain't be. She better be the next time. It better be her leaving instead of you leaving. See, this is where I'm just like, Nikki, you're a little cuckoo. You need to chill. You know, like, but Megan is my best friend. You know? And I held my tongue for 5 years, 4 to 6 years, and I have not had a word with him. And so I had avoided everyone. There were so many people. There was 2 people there I just really did not mess with. Her boyfriend, and then another friend. And so I just was trying to look everywhere but them, and then I just hated being by myself and like sitting where people could come up to me. So I would randomly walk around and go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom like 4 times and just sat there. And then Nikki told me to like come sit over next to this guy, and I started talking to this guy. But then I had to Megan told me to sit over by this guy and talk, and I didn't mind, but we literally had to take our mask off to talk to each other because it was just so loud. And I'm just sitting there like so uncomfy with my mask off, and I'm like, we're literally talking in each other's ears because it's so loud, and I'm like, I can feel your breath on me. Like, nothing against him at all, and nothing against Megan. Like, I need to be social, but like this COVID stuff really has me like, why are people going out? And then the guy told me he got COVID earlier And I'm just like, oh, that's just like, to me, I know I should stop seeing it like this, and I'm sorry, guys, but to me, I see that virus as like an STD. Yeah, it can be curable like chlamydia, and like, or not curable, but like you can recover, but I don't want it. And just because everyone's getting it, I don't want it like herpes, you know? Like, my body is a tower, and I don't want that, you know? And I'm like, okay, so he's already had COVID. And then he was telling me about a party he hosted the night before, and I'm like, you know what I want? I want an antisocial motherfucker. One who doesn't go out, one who doesn't do stuff. I need friends that are like that. Just me and you, bro. That's all we need. No one else. Don't hang out with anyone else but me. Honestly. But, so, at the end, I was leaving, and I had to go because I was just like, okay, this is getting to be, I gotta go. Like, what am I doing here? And so, I got Megan, and I took a picture with her and another girl I knew, and she asked if I had said goodbye to her boyfriend, and I was like, I haven't even talked to him or said anything. And she was like, oh. And I was like, did you want me to? And I was just like, it's her birthday. I'm not trying to be a cabrona, but it's just like, can you not tell him to grow up too? Like, it's not me. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. You know, he was the one who broke your heart. He was the one who fucked you over for that long. Like, he's the one who should be coming up to me and being like, hey, I know I did some shit, and like, I'm not gonna treat her like that anymore. Like, I love her and I want to be together with her forever. And like, I apologize for any of the shit I did previously, but like, would love to be cool again. Like, I would respect him so much if he did that. But he's a man. So what do you expect? Exactly, Nikki. What do I expect? I don't know what I expect. But I went over to him, waved goodbye, and Megan was taking too long, so I literally just like went and like literally like sped walked away. And I saw Megan turn around to look at him, or like to go to him, and I was just like, girl, you took too long. Like, I could not just stand there and wait. Like, she, of course it's like her day at the bar and like her party time, but like, COVID first off, and the second off, that's some awkward shit. No me gusta. But that's my story time of my awkward time at the bar. And like, I don't think I would have been that awkward, and I think I would have still interacted if there weren't two people I didn't not like. That's just gonna be like all her parties, you know? There's so many people that I don't fuck with that she fucks with. And I don't want to be the bigger person. I just rather not go. And that, I think, is just being awful as a friend for me, you know? Because I should be there. I should want to be there to support her on her, like, birthday, and go to parties and be interactive with other people and her other friends. But I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. And I just don't have any friends like that. I cut them off if they're not worth having. Get out. You want to play games? Adios, my non-amigo. I don't play games with people. People play games too much. People want second chances and thirds. I don't mess you up. You don't need to mess me up. So I just got a text from her thanking me for coming out. And now I just feel like I'm the ass, for having the feelings I have. Dixie, I'm sad. I don't know how to respond to her text. Do I say, of course? Love you? Come here. She's tired of me. We snuggled all night, huh? Look how cute she is. Give me kisses. Give me a kiss. Give me kisses, Dixie. Dixie, give me a kiss. Give me kisses. Good dog. Good. See, she's smart. I just taught her that at 14 years old. I actually just taught her a couple weeks ago. Not even. Like, why are you so tired? I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe I should make her and I some eggs. You get hungry, Dixie? You hungry? Do you know what I should say to Megan? I wish you petted me. Can you give me kisses? Good dog. Good kisses. I just wanted to feel like a princess when she gave me kisses. Thank you. Thank you, ugly. Love you. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 But I guess I'm just gonna text her, of course. Because I guess when I see her in person, I can talk to her about it more. I don't need to make her feel bad. Right, Dixie? Right? I should just hold my feelings in. Well, thank you for listening in. Thank you too, Dixie. These nails were lit. Just have to let that out.